Don't wait till last minute. That's always a hard one, especially if you think, oh, it's easy peasy. Usually not. Those things that you think are easy are easily a few hours of your time. And if you get stumped on a subject, or if you get stumped on finding the information, the research information, if you're doing it on a Sunday night and it's due Monday morning, you don't have time to go to the Learning Center or to the library where they're really skilled in helping you find those types of resources that you would need.
You can really tell when you waited till last minute, and even I have waited, especially for my first speech, until like the day before, and you really don't end up being prepared for the speech.
Make sure that you utilize the sources that we have on campus here, like the Learning Center, tutoring, whatever you can. It's all free to you as a student, so definitely take advantage of that.
One of my problems was that I had so much information that I had to pack down into 5 minutes that I couldn't really say everything I wanted to say. So at times I was rambling and pushing more information into something that I really didn't need to do. It wasn't really relevant to my topic. So you just have to be wary of what information is actually important to your topic and what stuff you can leave out.
As somebody that gave a speech that was way too long, I'll tell you it's just as bad as giving a speech that's way too short. So time yourself at home. Make sure that you're in with whatever range that your teacher wants.
Practice. If you're going to, you're going to give a speech, make sure you practice. Go over it, find a bathroom, close the door, have your speech in front of you, and read it to yourself in front of the mirror. Know what you're going to say.
One thing you could do is practice in front of a group of friends, maybe your parents, some coworkers or something, because they have really good influence and they could give you some good information about how you're doing, things you could critique, some things that you could fix.
Practice. Practice is definitely the biggest one. I would say that my first speech, I didn't practice as much as I wanted to because I felt overly confident because the speech was about me. So I thought, it's all right, I have it, down packed. No, I went over the time, I got a 75 on it, and it was just like, damn. On my second speech, though, I definitely practiced. I used my note cards. I was in front of my bathroom mirror for about 30 minutes, and I got a 95 out of 100, so it was a better feeling to know that I had everything down packed for this speech.
As I record myself as if I am giving a speech, I time the speech, and then as I'm listening to what I was talking, I make some notes, change the level or the speed at what I was talking. Maybe have a friend sit in front of you and pretend that they're the audience and have them ask you a question at the end.
Recording yourself if you can. That's something that I did that helped me a lot to see what patterns I had in my speech and what I needed to improve.
Also, before you give your speech, make sure you get enough sleep, because one problem I had before I gave speeches is I would work all night long the night before, and when I went to give my speech, I just wasn't feeling as good as I could have.